All right, guys, I believe we are live. Let's have a look and see what's going on. Yes, okay, the title might be a little bit off. I don't know why. Maybe I can fix the title. But anyway, leave the title for now. We're not talking about the title. We're actually talking about something else completely here, right? I can fix that all later. So anyone who's on the live stream right now, guys, you can ask me questions, whatnot, if you want. That's not an issue. What I'll do is I'll activate the live chat. Let me see if I can activate the live chat so I can see if anyone's on the chat. Let's see what's going on. Where is it? Let's have a look. So this is live. Let's have a look and see if the live chat comes on. Where is it? Because there should be a section here for me to see the live chat. Yes, there it is. So we've got Mr. Junaid here already. So let me say something. What this will do is open up another tab. Yes, please open up another tab. And I can pull this tab out. And I can make it a little bit smaller. So then I can actually see it without disturbing anything. And we can go back to our chart. Bring that one back. Right, so what I'll do, I'll actually make this a little bit smaller as well. So here I can see, hello bro, how you doing? You okay? Thank you very much for coming to the stream. If you have any questions or anything, let me know so I can basically answer them. But other than that, let's quickly have a look. So this is the Gaussian channel I've been talking about recently. It's the Gaussian channel. Now, in layman's terms, somebody wanted to know, what does this mean? What does all of this mean, right? So I've deactivated all my indicators and everything. This is yesterday's chart, so I've deactivated everything. And just a quick one, I'm going to do it in 5 minutes, right? Very simple. I just want you to understand something. This is dangerous. This is bad, right? This is very bad. So what you have to understand, I see, okay, live SHIB. Okay, I'll do some SHIB, but I've only got a very short amount of time. I've got about another 5 minutes to do this. So I'm doing this quickly because somebody asked and I said, you know, I'll just drop a video to it because I wasn't really thinking about making a video. So K2, just be patient, bro. I'll answer the SHIB update for you. No worries, I'll give you some SHIB as well. So what we got here is the Gaussian channel. Now, when we enter this is not a good news, by the way, right? Everything here is good. It's okay. You know, we're still bullish here. This is not good. Right? What you have to understand is we need to exit out of this zone and come back, right, above this. If we go below this, obviously you can see what this means, right? So we don't want to be in this zone. Whatever happens, for us to stay bullish, we don't want to be in this zone. So as soon as we entered this zone a few weeks ago and we came into the mean ratio, so even up to the mean ratio, we were fine. But now that we're below, this is what's been worrying me. And this is why I've been telling everybody that, you know, it's in definite danger. So please do understand. Hi, Wilson. Thank you for joining. So yeah. So this is the situation we've got right now, as you can see, right? And I've talked about it yesterday. If you remember, we talked about yesterday. We said, well, the decider will be on the 19th. Now, it's basically what I'm saying is the decider is going to be at the end of next week, right? So approximately the 19th. That's when the decider is going to be, you know, because we need to complete next week's candle in order for us to see where we're going to go. And then if we do see something similar to the 2013, I said, we'll expect a reversal on the 18th of October. So following back on yesterday's video. So what we're talking about here is this situation. This, right, you either hodl if you're hodling, or you don't react. You don't do anything until it comes back up again. This is a kind of a indecisive situation. Please do understand this is a very, very indecisive situation. Whatever happens, we need to understand that, you know, we need to get back above this line next week. On a weekly, we need to get back above this line and move forward and see where we're going to go from there. Also, I did show you something else. So this, in layman's terms, let me just reiterate, right? Okay, as long as we're above this line, we're positive. This is a bull market. If we're in this zone, undecisive. If we come below and we stay around these levels, we might even have the chance to come to the bottom line, which is very bearish. So for the short term, expect that. And we have talked about it. Hey, Melissa, thank you for joining the chat. By the way, guys, like, share, subscribe, smash that like button. Let's get the ball rolling. And I'm going to be doing a lot more of these live streams as well with the live chat and everything. So that's the way I want to move forward, because the channel, I've been doing a lot of pre-recorded stuff, even though I've been doing it like instantly and launching it. And then YouTube takes about 5 hours to launch the video. I'm kind of annoyed. And I said, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I need to start getting the content out to people as soon as possible. right? So that's what we're going to do. If you've got a question, obviously this one's not going to be a long one, so I'm going to cut this short. I've got about another 5 minutes. I'll try and super speedy fast. Okay, K2, you want to know about live Shiba? Okay, we'll do some Shiba on this one for you. I can probably take one more coin if you got one, and then from there we move forward, right? So this is what it is, right? So you got it, right? As long as we stay above this line, we're positive. If we come anywhere to this low bottom line, we can expect it to have a dump like this or something. So please, please, please be careful. Thank you, Melissa. I really appreciate you watching the videos regularly. Please do try to comment and like and subscribe. It's not for me, trust me. It's got nothing to do with myself. You don't have to comment, but the YouTube algorithm really helps out. If you do like, share, subscribe, share to your groups or anything if you find value, and hopefully from that point YouTube will start showing it to other people and we can help many more people, right? We want to get to 1 million subscribers. I want to do 1 million subscribers. That's the target right now. I know it's insane, but that's what we're going to do, right? It's better to be optimistic. So that's what we're going to do. So what we've got, so this is what it is right now. Let's move over to the other chart I was showing. Where are I? So remember, I always use my normal charts here, right? So what I've got here is the same, the mean reversion channel, right? And one thing I was noticing, so I went on lower time frames, right? And this is what I was seeing on the, for example, on the hourly, we kind of kept above, which is really good. On the 4 hourly, we're slightly below on the 4 hourly. So if I can switch it just to show you, we're slightly below. Right, so this mean reversion is actually telling us where we are right now. So we're facing resistance here. That's what you can see, right? So I'm looking at this and I'm saying, okay, let me look at the daily. And what are we daily? We can see we're minus 31%. So we need to get above this daily level because we're currently 31% down, right? So if we were to do a 31%, what it's telling us, and we just see this from this particular candle to this level here, what it's telling us, the price that we need to go to, it's telling us the mean ratio, the price is currently at 44,500. So this is what the situation is. So we need to get back above there, on the short time frame, hourly, 2 hourly, 1 hourly, it's a different story. That's kind of showing, okay, we're fighting around, but I wouldn't take that. Take the larger one, right? Hi Alim, yeah, I'll do ADA. So I'll do Shiba and ADA, those two, and then I'm going to call it quits because I'm running low on time, right? So let me move over to, you wanted to know Shiba. So ADA, funnily, I already had ADA because I was going to talk about it, funnily. So let's bring out the ADA for now. ADA, what you can see is I did this some time ago actually, and on ADA we are kind of finding support around these levels. But what I'm going to say is, look, on ADA, these are great zones. ADA's now coming out with a lot of technology, a lot of stuff. So we can expect a lot of stuff to happen with ADA in the short term. And best part about ADA, or even Shiba, I won't say too much right now, but ADA, one of the best part about it is the time they're doing it. They didn't do this on the top of the market, which I really do appreciate. Also, like when they in 2018, when I jumped in, they weren't on the top of the market. So they seem to be doing a lot of stuff when the market's down, right? So when the market's hurting, they are in it. So we're looking at this and we're seeing that, it's got a nice little trend. I wouldn't bother too much about it. ADA is one of those kind of technology. Even if ADA comes all the way down here, all you need to do is just load up more. Trust me, you're not going to regret owning ADA, right? But ADA is one of those, you got to buy, you got to hold. It's a long hold, just similar to Bitcoin. ADA will be at one point similar to what Ethereum was, say, 5 years ago, right? That's what ADA is going to do right now. So we entered at the pennies and now we're sitting at the dollars. This is nothing. ADA is greatly undervalued. I've talked about it before. I said how ADA, I'm expecting it to go to $10, right? I'm expecting it to go to $10, maybe even more. I mean, for now, we can stick to what we can see. $10 definitely, but whatever you can buy here, these are the discounts, right? This is the accumulation phase. Anything up to here, even if we were to say take this point and say this, right? Anything up to these levels are accumulation phase. So the lowest we can possibly have would be a 69 cent. I mean, that would be a bargain. That would be a bargain. I know I'm going to definitely pick up a good few bags if it does come to this, right? But it's highly unlikely. Possibility that if this bearish scenario continues up to how we said up to October, right? So we've got a date here, how it says up to October. So if we do see it up to October, then of course we might end up seeing these prices, but these are the perfect opportunities. There's a funny fact, Tone Vase, he actually mentioned it on Twitter, and he said, while all the newbies and all these, guys who are kind of testing out the Bitcoin and whatnot, right? They're all bearish. But how all the OGs, right? All the big boys and everybody are very bullish. So when these dump, the bulls are bullish. Why? Because they're getting the biggest discount. No, I don't think it's going to be by the end of this year. No, this is highly unlikely because you've got to look at the market cap, right? So one of the things you've got to look at is how many coins are there. So just be more realistic. So you've got, so in total, there are 45 billion coins, right? If we had a $10 coin right now, right, a $10 coin right now, $45 billion, then what we're saying is we're going to flip ETH. It's not possible right now. I mean, looking at this, even if we got 5, then we do match with Ethereum, right? A $5 coin will match Ethereum. About a 450, you're talking about the second largest cryptocurrency and almost coming close to Bitcoin. Highly unlikely at this present moment. Also, what you have to understand is try do the maths with the total market cap. Because if this is the case, then what you'll see is, it will pretty much be, this would be like, I don't know, about 45%, and this Cardano would be like 30% of the market. So you have to understand certain logics behind it as well. I'm not here to pump, I don't pump stuff, right? So no worries, Wilson, you can actually drop a comment. I think there's a way of doing it after the video, but right now you're on live comment, so don't worry about it. It's so cool. Thank you very much. Just hit the thumbs up. That's the most important thing, okay? Hit that like button. That's the most important thing. So that's what we got right now. I do think we are going to have a nice little, possibility. If this bull run continues, Cardano will probably hit the $5 mark. Right, but then listen, we do have a long way to go, right? And if we put a fib on this particular level, it would tell you actually what we can expect, right? So if we put a fib to the top to the bottom and we say, what are we expecting? Currently, the fibs are even telling us that not even a 5, it's saying $3.39 is what's possible, right? So we've got to look at the facts in the charts rather than trying to hype something, okay? So let's do SHIB right now. So SHIB, I'm running short on time. That's the reason why I'm actually kind of rushing through this, right? So on the SHIB, right, I've got SHIB here for you. I've deactivated everything. There's no point having a look at anything on the SHIB. Now, what we want to do, this is Binance. I don't want to show you anything else. I want to show you Binance because there's some good, really funny facts on this, right? So if we take this particular level here, I think this was the low, right? This was the low, right? So we take that low, we'll put it down here, right? And we say, okay, this is the situation we've got currently. Sorry, no, my bad, I did it the wrong way. Give me a second. Sorry guys, I'm doing this live right now while I'm here. So this is the low, this candle here is the low, right? This is the low, right? So this is what we got here. Okay, so currently this would be our bullish way of doing things, but because we don't have enough data, even on a 4-hourly, we just don't have enough data. We've got to look at these shorter time frames, and when we're looking at a shorter time frame, we can use this particular candle and we say, okay, what's the situation right now? If we had this, right, what could we expect, right? So let's extend this actually, so you can see the lines, right? And then what we do is zoom into this area. I want to show you what we can expect, right? So we can expect these fib lines, right? I just did it in front of you. You can expect these fib lines to become supports, right? Currently, so we're finding support every time it's trying to break above, right? And I think this is a key level, right? So again, if you look at the charts, every time we've had this particular bearish scenario, we've had this bearish scenario from here to say like this, right? There's an angle here. Also, I can put another one here. Actually, there's an angle here as well. So you see this particular angle here. So far, it's not a steep one, which is actually quite good. That means slightly, we've got a bearish divergence on a slight bullish trend, because it is kind of bullish where it's moving up. Now, the reason it's more bullish, right, is these reasons here, where they were going to launch the Shiba swap thingy we talked about the other day. What was it called? Let's try Shiba swap. Right, they want to launch this particular Shiba swap, yeah, this particular exchange thingy, whatever, like, they like the copy clone over Uniswap. That's what it is. They just cloned it, right? And I found it slightly buggy. They do have $1.4 billion value locked in, which is okay, which is not a problem, but during that specific time, what's happened is because everyone's bullish, obviously whales came in and said, right, we're just going to dump. So they they monetized on you as usual. That's what they do, right? So I wouldn't panic too much about it, but I have said to everybody, and I've maintained this, I'm not going to do anything yet. I have a big holding of Shiba, but I'm not actually going to stake or do anything. I'm going to give it a few more weeks, right? I'm not jumping in. There's no boat for me. I'm not jumping on this boat. I don't care. I'm waiting for another boat, right? I think if I wait for the next boat, I'll know what's going on. Why am I saying this? Because if you come back to all of this again, you have to understand where we are right now, right? So if we let's go back to this one. So if we're here, we could expect this. If we're expecting this, this would drag the whole market down. So because of that one reason, I'd rather be patient and wait. That means if I have to wait until October to put some money in here, that's fine. Also, the benefit to that is that by October, I will know if this system is working properly or not, right? Because remember, when the market starts moving back up, when Bitcoin starts moving back up, when these prices start moving back up towards these levels, towards the 40, 50, the entire market will react. It will become bullish, right? And when it becomes bullish, that's when we're going to basically shoot for the skies, right? So that's where we're going to make a lot of money. Right, guys, I'm short of time, so I'm going to actually call this one quits. Also, I wanted to quickly just show you, this was yesterday's candle, right? Bang on the line again. I mean, every single time, right? Every single time, right? It's always bang on the line, right? It's ridiculous how it's following this trend. It just doesn't want to go above this line. That's what I was going to show you. But yeah, other than that, I just want to say thank you very much to the guys who've come here, right? Junaid, K2 Funny, Wilson, Melissa, Muhammad Ali. Thank you, all of you guys, for coming to the chat. Thank you for coming and supporting the channel. Very, very helpful. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on another one. Hopefully when I've got a little bit more time, and I'll do a nice longer one, a nice extended one for you guys as well. We can do loads of questions and answers, whatever need be. I'll do all of those things for you. So other than that, guys, I'll see you on another one very soon.